Welcome to TRS Clips, the one-stop shop exploring every realm of knowledge ever. There is a spiritual slash motivational concept called power of visualization.
Yes.
We have to speak about what the third eye even means according to an eye doctor.
The third eye, according to eye doctor, is a sensation other than just visualization. You know, seeing is what the eye does. Visualize is what it needs the brain to do. So when you see visualization, it adds colors to it, it adds form to it, it adds emotion to it, it adds anger, feelings, everything to it. But that's why the inner eye is about visualization. You mentioned about, visualize. People can visualize you becoming the greatest footballer or the greatest podcaster ever in the history of the world. It's about how you keep reinforcing that into your brain.
Again, I'm bringing in some biology, please correct me. Dr. Sid Warrior, who's a famed neuroscientist as well as a neurologist, he's been on the show repeatedly. We did an entire episode on evolution and where we are currently in the evolutionary timeline. So he spoke about the frontmost part of the brain. He said that the responsibility of that part of the brain, which is physically at the front, is related to your sense of visualization.
Yes, there are visual centers, the visual association centers, visual connecting centers. So every part of the brain has some connect to all the centers. The visual centers goes in the occipital cortex, which is in the back. But what you sometimes you have dreams, you hallucinate. I mean, you visualize things. Then you have frontal, temporal, and all this cortex. And these things add, like I said, whatever you see is just a pixelated image if you don't add emotions to it, if you don't add colors to it, if you don't add. So that's why we need all those centers to help you.
What do you mean pixelated image?
For example, if somebody has never seen a cup, he just looks at the cup and he doesn't know what it is. Some other center in the brain has to tell the brain, whatever you're seeing is a cup, and this is how you hold it. And that is why vision is not just about seeing, it's about the complex things which happens.
There was a very famous clip of LeBron James, who is the world's best basketball player
Yes.
of this generation. He says that tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you
Yes.
will be tired.
You're tricking your mind.
This is what all elite level athletes talk
Absolutely.
about, self talk.
Yes.
Saurav Ganguly has written about this in his autobiography as well, that when he was nervous about a particular match, the previous night he would spend time before going to sleep just visualizing that he's able to bat really well. And he claims that exactly what he visualized would end up happening in the match, and that was the game changing moment in his own career. What is happening in the eyes and the brain here?
See, what happens is, again, it is not seeing here, it's visualizing. You visualize yourself uh, playing that 100, which you always wanted to do in that specific ground. So, when you visualize all the centers which is necessary, there are certain centers which are the limbic centers in the brain, which the job is to add all kinds of pick up all. It's like a library, it picks up multiple things from different places. Hippocampus, and all of them starts feeding into all your nervous system, that you are getting ready for the most important match of your life. A lot of surgeons do. If a lot of surgeons, if I have to do something very complicated, you run in your mind maybe 100 times how you would approach this case. Okay? And when you are on the table, every brain cell has conditioned itself, every fingers, every tactile sensation is conditioned yourself to that 100 times of practice which you have done, and you will do exactly the same thing. A lot of people have said that, you see somebody else doing it, like you see Viv Richards playing, that's a eye looking, and you connect to Viv Richards in the brain and say that, can I play like him? You need a vision to see who is your benchmark, and that vision is from the eye. And what happens there is the visual processing centers which connects to everything, and then they secrete, and those cells secrete dopamine. You keep telling the brain that, I need to win, I need to win. There are neurotransmitters. Without neurotransmitters, you don't have the drive.
This is a very nice scientific angle on the third eye, what you've just spoken about. Your body and your nervous system tunes itself to go and do the actions required
Exactly.
for that dream.
Exactly the same way as you would do it on that day in the ground.
थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग द क्लिप दोस्तों. मेरा होप यह है कि आप हर हफ्ते इसी चैनल पर लौट आओ ताकि जितने भी पॉडकास्ट हम अपलोड कर रहे हैं ना, उनका सार आपको इस चैनल पर मिले.